Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kent. And David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Donovan Mitchell. Many wonder how they'll do without him. We'll soon find out.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard. I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team. And really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Back to Holiday. Screen by McDaniel. Fires the 3. Lakers with the rebound. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance. This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Now, here is Irving. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Here's Buzelis. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside Irving. And it's blocked.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Bird with it. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Left side, Irving. And, yep, finally dropped it, rolling around the rim.
You know, he's got such a diverse skill set. Irving can hurt you in a lot of ways. I mean, he's a player you'll have a lot of trouble game planning for.
Now, here's Tatum. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Jackson. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Over Buzelis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Tatum's got 5 now.
Oh, great patience from Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Lakers trail. Bird outside. The 3. And the Lakers with another miss. And so Brown will bring it up for the Wizards. Nick Daniels up top. Nothing on the board. Holiday surveying the floor. Over in the corner, McDaniels. To the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside Tatum. Lively with the screen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Lakers ball. Wizards substitution. Number 15.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 1.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Back to Tatum. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
The drive by Anthony. Lively. Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Buzelis. Goes up. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And even 3-on-3 break. And here is Adams. Back to Bird. There's the triple. And Adams with the slam.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Anthony. Wide open. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Fultz looking around. Here's Bird. Just 5 on the clock. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Inside. Back to Anthony. Launches a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Bird outside. Puts up a 3. Adams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Tatum. He has 5. Pass to Jackson. They could use a bucket. And he connects with the jumper. Tatum's got his third basket of the night.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And that does it for the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 4. And we'll get the second quarter.
The Wizards 9.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Look, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Wizards trailed by 4. Here he goes. An easy 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Wizards.
Packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
Thompson surveying the floor. Irving misses. And it's Williams with the ball for the Wizards. Here's Whitmore. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Thompson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
Lakers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Shoots from the high post. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Now Whitmore. He has 6. Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. And Irving pulls it down. Lakers leading by 5. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And a wide open look for Irving. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And here's Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. Takes the 13-footer. The Lakers with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Irving can't hit. Wizards trailed by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Wizards substitution.
Now here is Holiday. They set the pick. Yep, it counts. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Let's give a big round of applause to your Lakers Hype Squad.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Irving with the ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Huff. Lots of room. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And he drives in. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
He throws. Good, Whitmore. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Lively with the screen. Here's Tatum. Misses off the right iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside Irving. Clock at 6. Taken away by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
At the line for the Wizards, Jason Tatum, taking 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails them both. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Got a hand on it. Here's the break. Bird with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Irving surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Holiday. Outside Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
I really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Bird. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, that was a nice pump fake move by Bird that time, putting the defender off balance and then drawing the foul.
At the line for Los Angeles.
Good on the second free throw. 1:07 left in the first half. Outside Anthony. Outside Jackson. Pass to Lively. Nice ball movement by Washington. Screen by McDaniel. 4 on the shot clock. Tatum's shot is off. And so Bird will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 4. Stolen by McDaniels. And they're running. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Tatum. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Here's Bird. Screen by Adams. Shot's good from Bird. Bird's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Wizards. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Sharp, and that's collected by Bird.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Now Irving. 15 points in the game. Back to Bird. The high post shot. He can't get that one to fall. Wizards trail by 4. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player. You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
And so Irving nails both of them. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
Here's Tatum. It's blocked.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Irving double teamed. And it's Bird with the jam.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he showed you right there. He can do it when he needs to.
Outside Holiday. No one near him. Green for 2 points. Holiday's got 6 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Outside Irving. Pass to Huff. At the elbow, Irving. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. For the 3. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Holiday with it. Guarded now by Irving. Up top Sharp. He has yet to score.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Bird. Rebound by the Wizards.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Over to the left wing. The shot by Buzelis, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Washington. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Lakers leading by 6. Irving for 3. And Lively pulls it down. Washington calls timeout. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Wizards trailed by 6. Pass to Sharp. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Bird outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Holiday. It's tipped.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
It's stolen by Buzelis. Thompson right side. Rebound by the Wizards. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Great D that time from Bird.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Looking to get it going. And that's 2 points on the layup. Bird's got 9 points.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Washington calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. And there's the foul. It'll go on Delano Banton. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Outside Tatum. It's hauled in by Adams.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Outside Anthony. Tatum draws the double. Back to Anthony. And it's good for 2.
Kept moving and found an opening. Staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Bird's shot is good.
Man, it's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Anthony looking it over. Outside Tatum. Kept alive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Fultz. Pass to Bird. Shoots over McDaniel. And so it's Los Angeles. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very.
The Wizards, 32. Come on, everyone.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Wizards trailed by 7. It's Anthony with the drive. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Missed inside. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Irving. Out to Thompson. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Williams.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Back to Irving. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Wizards.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. Back to Irving. Oh, good on the 3. Wizards trailed by 10. And Washington making a change here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Lakers on D.
Substitution. Number 2.
Outside Tatum.
Lively.
Pass to Whitmore. The kick out to Tatum. 3 on the clock. Great job by Tatum in close.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
On the wing, Irving. Sweet move. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside Tatum. Tries the spin move. Lets it go from 11. Sinks that one from the post. Lively's got his first points of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Washington making a change here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
It's time to get excited. The Lakers Hype Squad.
So it's the Lakers now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. There's the pick. Here's Bird, and that one is good. And the Lakers lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Screen by McDaniel. Down low. And finished off by McDaniel.
Assisted.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Lakers leading by 8. Bird looking it over. Pass to Irving. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
That's tipped. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's Jackson. The kick out to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to McDaniel. To the inside. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. Shoots it up. Gonzalez grabs the board. Pass to Thompson. Irving with the ball. Guarded by Holiday. There's a screen. Here's the teardrop. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, Washington no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Pass to Huff. Outside Irving. Here's Bruzelis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Holiday. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by Huff.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To stop the drought. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Tatum. The Wizards with another miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Guys, I think this is a game they have
to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean,